Okay, technology limits. See, current technology is is unable to automate to desired tasks. Some tasks cannot be easily automated, such as production, assembly of products with consistent component size. Yes. So, as I said, every industry is not capable of having um, say automation in their production system. So somewhere you see technology limits to certain industries. So you can have automations in automotive industries and this beverage industry, food industry. Yes, but these automatic systems cannot be, maybe it is not really going to help us in certain industries like where we say apparels industries and we say a bakery industry. Yes, so there are such industries where you see there is technical aspects would limit you in terms of automation. So it is only restricted to certain industries where you can install the automation system with the production aspect. So that's how is one of the disadvantages with respect to automation. Moving ahead, let's see another. Yeah, okay, it comes two at a time. Okay, second point is economic limits. Certain tasks would cost more to automate than perform manually. Automation is typically best suited to the process that are repeatable, consistent, and high volume. So yes, so it is really suitable where you have large number of productions, not at less number of productions. And it is very useful where you do monotonous kind of production, where the production is repetitive in terms of process, where you see the monotonous process, there is a flow and you see, and there is no any variations in terms of your product. That is very much helpful. And somewhere you see in any certain productions are there where you see performing manually is better than going for automation. Automation would cost high in terms of installation. Okay, economic is simple. That's every industry cannot adopt automation, as it is cost oriented. There is a high volume in terms of investment. Okay, so the third point, unpredictable development. The research and development cost of automation is a process into difficult predict accurately beforehand. So here, what it is actually is all about is, see, there is as there is a technology, it has to be updated on regular basis. If it is not, you don't see the actual use of that technology. You don't see that is useful anymore to you as technology. So it has to be updated as and when it is updating itself. So that updating would be cost incurring, which is doesn't give you any economic advantage to you as in your production. So that's what it says, the research development and the cost of predict accurately beforehand. Since this is cost can have a large impact on our profitability, so it is possible to finish automating a process only to discover that there is no economic disadvantages doing so. With the advent and continued growth of different types of production lines, however, more accurate estimates based on previous projects can be made. See, that simple thing is, so you have to get updated, you have to see developments in your technology with the help of R&D. Yes, but somewhere that updation, or say updating the development cost with respect to the technological aspects would not really give you any economic advantage in terms of profit. Okay, this is what is another disadvantage of automation. Okay, next we have initial costs are relatively high. Yes, so when at the moment when you have a new product, when you have a new system of automation being installed in your production unit, initial investments would are really high, comparatively high, at the during the initial installation of all the equipments. So you have to use highly technically advanced equipments, highly technically computer aided equipments which can perform the automation process. Yes, so every machine for which development cost has already been recovered is an expensive in terms of hardware and labor. The cost cannot be prohibitive for the custom product lines where product handling and tooling must be developed. So there are certain industries where automations are must required, but it suits only where you have high volumes in terms of production. And especially this is the automation is suitable for only the large scale productions. It is not really suitable for semi small scale or medium scale industries. So where the industries are ready to invest a very good amount in terms of the technology, only then they are capable of investing or having an automation system in their production. It is not really suitable for all the industries, so it is only suitable for the large scale industries. Okay. And lastly, a skilled maintenance department is often required to service and maintain. Okay, so there is a team which has to be maintained in terms of technical aspects. Yes, so you need to have a technical aspect to be maintained, and the service has to be often required. You need, wherever you are in an organization, you see there is a technical team or a tech support team, you see, which is always monitoring the system of the automation, or say the flow of your process, whether it is in service industry or whether it is in manufacturing industry. You see lots of there is a team would be working on regular basis, so that you don't see any interruptions in your production or say working order. Okay, this is all about. I would like to mention another important point is, it creates an unemployment. That point is missing here. If you want, you can take a note for yourself, but while giving you a note, I'll be mentioning it. One major thing is, it creates an unemployment situation in an economy. So here, this, first of all, the automation itself isn't, where it is a process where it reduces the human intervention. So automatically you see there is a club of people who, within with the investment on in automation, you might ask your employees to leave your organization, so it somewhere creates an unemployment in an economy. So this is one major disadvantages of an automation. Okay. Yes, so this was all about disadvantages of automation. So first thing is, there's a technological limit. It is not really suitable for all the industries. Okay, so it is only suitable for certain industries who can adopt, or who are into large scale productions, who have a monopoly in terms of their product. Only for such industries it suits. Okay, and there is an economic limit. Yes, so it is, somewhere some industries feel, especially I would say, where you have a job shop production, where the gold making industry now, you don't see much any automated system in terms of production, gold production. Yes, gold ornaments productions. And apparel industry, where you have the customized products, where you have to produce customized products, and you have variety of products to be produced as an industry. That is, it doesn't suit at all. Okay, so next we have unpredictable development costs in terms of maintaining uh, or updating the technologies what you have in terms of automation. And the investments cost at the initial stage is very high, and it is only suitable for large scale industries, not really advisable for semi or say small industries, or medium scale industries. And a skilled maintenance department is often required to maintain and observe, so that they have a proper work order, or say proper working system in the production area. Okay, so and I added another disadvantage, and one of the major disadvantages, what is, as automation would create an unemployment situation in the economy. So that, because with the automation is a system where you see the what we say, it is it's a system which adds on with it is a system where reduces the human intervention in terms of production area. So somewhere it creates an unemployment situation in economy. Okay. Yeah, this is all about disadvantages of automation. Okay. So this is all about with automation and